What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to a squad builder, something I haven't done for a very long time, but I built a silver team, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, to play alongside Bateson with in a Ruiner Randomer that you'll see later on today. And I thought, why not give you a squad builder for it first and go and play with it as well online. I'll probably live stream and grab some clips from that and see how it plays. It's a full BPL team, guys, and it's got a few decent players inside it. It's got some informs and some non-informs and some non-rares. So I've really tried to go all the way through the whole sort of silver list. And if you guys would like to purchase any Ultimate Team coins, check out utcointraders.com. Their link is in the description. A very reliable, a very quick service. Now, to start with the team, we're going to get the goalkeeper out of the way first, because I'm sure most of you can guess who it's going to be. And yes, I've actually put myself in goal. Look at that, Donny there in a 3-5-2. Donny I picked up for 5,600 coins just today. I literally just bought these players like an hour or so ago. Probably a little bit overpriced for him. He probably goes for around 3,000 to 4,000, but I couldn't see any on the market apart from this one in the 3-5-2. So I don't know if somebody's actually on the verge of price fixing him or what, but this was the cheapest that I could find. Next up, guys, we've got three centre-backs. We are using a 3-5-2 formation. The first centre-back we've got, let me select the silvers there. First centre-back we've got is Sebastian Bassong from Norwich City. Now, I picked Bassong up for 415,000. He's got some pretty decent stats for a silver centre-back: 77 pace, 75 defending and 81 heading. I would like that defending to be a little bit more improved, maybe a 77 or a 78, but that's pretty damn decent for a silver card. The next centre-back we've got, guys, is Mariappa. Mariappa is a solid player, and again, as a silver, you know, 77 pace, 74 defending and 80 heading. If he ever got an inform card, I'm sure it would be absolutely insane. Now, Mariappa cost me 13,000 coins, guys, which is about a fair valuation for him. And remember, these are PlayStation 3 prices, not Xbox. If you would like to check out any of the Xbox prices, go on to footwiz.com and all the information will be there. And the third and final centre-back we've got, guys, is Goalkeeper from Spurs. Jesus Christ, I can't believe we're putting a Spurs player in this team. 72 pace, 75 defending and 75 heading. He's OP as fuck. I don't know if you guys have ever used him. I haven't built many silver teams in FIFA 13 because I don't really use silver teams too much. FIFA 12 and FIFA 11 I was all about the silvers, but in FIFA 13 it's not really been my thing. But I've used Goalkeeper in a couple of teams. I actually put him in an England team and he is ridiculously overpowered, so I'm excited to use him in this full silver team. In at the CDM spots, guys, the first CDM we've got is Diame from West Ham. Diame cost me 23,750 coins. Has some pretty fantastic stats: 72 defending and 75 heading. He's 6'1" as well, which I love my midfielders to be big and strong, because those headers, especially off your opponent's goal kicks, if you can win those headers, you create countless opportunities off of the back of that. The second CDM we've got, guys, is Frimpong. Stay Dench or get Frimpong. 74 pace, 70 defending. Only the 63 heading from Frimpong, and although he's not really the tallest of players for a central midfielder, especially a CDM, he's actually really strong, hence the Dench Frimpong clothing line that he brought out. In at left midfield, guys, we have got Sterling from Liverpool. Now, Sterling cost me 86,000 coins. This is the upgraded card. He also has a 69 rated version, which you can pick up for around 10 to 12,000 coins if you want that. 91 pace, 80 dribbling, the only key stats there. What's really disappointing about this card is the fact that he's only got 60 shooting. Now, for a guy that's, in my opinion, a lot more talented than 60 shooting, that's a bit of a problem with a winger, especially as I like to use my wingers to cut in and shoot with. And he's a bit weak as well, coming in at just 5'7", but he does have the 4-star skill moves and is one of a very few players with skill moves in this team. Over on the right-hand side of the field, guys, we have got Wilfried Zaha, the transferred version to Manchester City. Now, this is a much better card, in my opinion, than the other side, even though it's 2 rated lower. Now, Zaha, for me, cost 32,000 coins. He has 86 pace, but he has 81 dribbling compared to just the 80 of Sterling. Now, although Zaha has also 60 shooting, when I was looking at his stats, his in-game stats, his finishing is actually better than Sterling's, which again is what I look for, which is a bit more important for me. But the overall shooting is pretty much the same, and the passing is one worse as well. So they're very bad passers and very bad finishers, but they do have pace and they do have skill moves. In at the cam spot, guys, I have gone for Cameron Jerome. There wasn't too many options for this position, but Cameron Jerome, with his incredible pace, pretty decent shooting as well, 70 shooting, he's naturally a striker. This guy cost me 24,000 coins, probably because he's been moved down to a cam. And yeah, decent shooting, okay dribbling, very good heading. He's probably actually better as a striker, and I might well have used him as a striker instead of the 2 strikers that I do have, but I decided to put him there. And then the strikers that we have got, first of all, we've got Benteke, who cost me 235,000, the inform version, 81 pace, 71 shooting, 71 dribbling and 78 heading, but only the 2-star skill moves, which is is disappointing. And the last player of the team is Lukaku, the in-form West Brom version. 82 pace, 78 shooting, and both these two strikers, Benteke and Lukaku, are absolute tanks. Lukaku cost me 590,000 coins, and I will be pink slipping him in a future video. So that is a squad that I built, guys. I'm going to go and play a few games in the Gold Cup with this team, probably in a live stream, maybe not, and see how they play, and come back to you over the goals with how I enjoyed the team. Okay guys, so into the goals we go, and after playing several games with this team, probably like 6 or 7 games, I gotta be honest, I hate this team. The problems I found with it were not necessarily the defense is okay, and I was playing in like Gold Cup games by the way as well, and a couple of League One games too. But like I say, the problems I actually found with this team was the strikers, as good as they should be and as good as they might be in like an overpowered sweaty team, like, you know, I can imagine if Benteke was up there with like Darren Bent or something, you'd feel his force a lot. And the problem is that both of them are just too slow and too sluggish. And for two like strong big strikers, they really don't seem to hold on to the ball too well. So I wasn't impressed with the strikers at all. Cameron Jerome as well, guys, is terrible. Maybe that's because I'm playing him out as a position as a cam instead of the striker that he should be. That was a pretty damn nice goal though. But he's got 88 pace, and he feels like he's got like 75 pace. He just doesn't really sprint on the ball much, and when the ball comes to him, it's very difficult to control the ball with him. I really didn't like using him. Of the two wingers, I found Sterling better than Zaha, but as predicted, the finishing was the issue, and I went on a couple of real nice skill runs with Sterling and was just unable to complete the skill run with the finish just because his finishing is so poor. And Zaha really doesn't get involved in the games at all. I didn't mind Diame and Frimpong. I scored a real nice goal with Frimpong right here actually. This is a real tidy goal. He steps inside a really different angle to shoot from, but scores the goal anyway. And that left the defence and the goalkeeper. Now, silver goalkeepers are always shit in this game. If you want to build a silver team like this, I suggest you put a gold goalkeeper in there and just don't bother going into the silver tournaments, because silver goalkeepers are trash. As for the centre-backs, guys, I was very, very impressed. You know, I was coming up against the sweatiest of the sweaty goal teams, as you can imagine, in Division 1, and they actually performed very, very well. You know, I conceded a few goals, but that's to be expected. I concede goals with goal defenders and goalkeepers, so that's not really a problem. So the main issue with this whole team was kind of like the central and attacking areas, like the cam, the strikers. The wingers were okay, but not overly impressed. But guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, it would be awesome if you could leave a like on it, a rating, comment, subscribe, and yeah, put your thoughts in the comment section. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace!